Can you imagine a Barcelona that not only wins, but also discreetly plans major signings while competing for every title? That's the scenario the Blaugrana club is experiencing today, with strategic moves, firm decisions, and news that is shaking up the Barca community right in the middle of the season. Before we continue, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications so we can reach our goal of 5,000 subscribers. It's totally free and helps us a lot to continue growing and bringing you more Barca news every day. Let's start with the Copa del Rey, which has already defined its 4 semi-finalists. Barcelona was the first to qualify after defeating Albacete 2-1 away from home, in a more difficult match than expected, where Lamine Yamal once again made the difference in decisive moments. Hans Flick's team keeps alive the dream of a second consecutive title after winning the trophy last season against Real Madrid. Joining them are Real Sociedad, who overcame Alaves in a tense match, Athletic Club, who defeated Valencia at Mestalla with a last-minute goal, and Atletico de Madrid, who thrashed Betis 5-0. The draw will determine the matchups, but Barca is already considered one of the favourites. Amidst this positive collective run, shocking news hit Barcelona. Marc-André ter Stegen is going through the most difficult period of his career. After back surgery and a loan spell at Girona to regain form, he managed to play only 2 matches before suffering a serious muscle injury that will require another operation. On his social media, the German goalkeeper shared a message full of sadness and resilience, promising to continue supporting the team as he fights to return. The entire football community hopes to see him recovered and strong for the future. Another name generating enthusiasm is Julian Alvarez. Although his situation at Atletico Madrid is complex, the Argentinian once again demonstrated his admiration for Barca, especially praising Pedri. His sporting desires point to Barcelona, but the sums involved and competition from English clubs make his signing complicated. Even so, his name is still on Camp Nou's radar, especially if a door opens with a possible departure of Lewandowski. On the other hand, one decision is practically made: Marcus Rashford. The Englishman has won the trust of the coaching staff and the board. Deco and Hans Flick agreed to exercise the €30 million purchase option, convinced that it is a market opportunity. His statistics, his adaptation, and his salary commitment were fundamental for Barca to consider him a strategic piece for the future. Finally, an important signing is being prepared for the defense. The main target is Alessandro Bastoni, defender of Inter Milan. Deco has already met with his representatives, and the player is open to a new challenge at Barcelona. Flick considers him ideal to reinforce a defense that currently shows weaknesses. Barca wants to get ahead of the competition and finalize a verbal agreement as quickly as possible. Thus, while the team competes for titles, the club also builds its future. At Barca, the present and the future unfold simultaneously.